Всем привет! А, Марта is dead. Собственно, делал обзор на эту игру где-то приблизительно месяца два назад. Шикарная музычка. Вот, и когда я сделал обзор, я сказал, что сделаю прохождение. Сделаю прохождение, время прошло и время пришло. Сделаю прохождение полное этой игры. В принципе, тем более меня народ просил, и, в общем-то, как бы игрушка относительно неплохая. Маленькая, правда, но неплохая. Так что... Так что... Так что классная музыка играет. Я прям заслышался. Я начну сначала. Я, конечно, могу продолжить с того места, где я остановился в обзоре, но я начну сначала. Потому что обзор, может, никто не смотрел. В смысле, мало народу. Поэтому с самого начала поехали еще раз. Вот. Рекомендовано для взрослой аудитории. Понятно? Так что кыш-кыш-кыш отсюда мелочь. Всякая разная. Только для взрослой аудитории. Мгм. Всем, кому недостаточно, тот быстренько отсюда отваливает. Недостаточно в смысле годиков.
Ciao, I'm Julia K. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Какой шрам-то у нее ядреный.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story, even if it's foggy outside? Please. Oh, please, then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
According to an ancient
Переместить
legend,
фотоаппарат.
the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Oh, the poor dear. That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, Poppet, but that's the way it is. And we must learn to deal with it.
Okay, I'll try. But it makes me so mad. Keep on reading, Nanny.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved.
Такие книжки, конечно, маленькому ребенку читать.
When fog
Придумают
arises,
же.
the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
I'm a little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Okay, honey. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
Классная сказка на ночь ребенку, прям замечательно. Про смерти, про убийство. Замечательно прям.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Так, сейчас мы фотик-то как настроим. Новая глава шикарно. Так, у нас, как всегда, опять... Ох, какая дикая мышь. Сейчас, подожди, я сначала настрою мышь. Вот, а потом настрою фотоаппарат. Ох, любят они, конечно, такую дикую мышь запускать прям. Разработчики. У нее просто дунешь, она... крутится с бешеной скоростью.
Reel off the film. Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film.
Хорошо. Это она сама себе, да, инструкцию говорит? Ну, чтобы, типа, не забыть. Чик-чик.
Put the new film in. Close the camera.
А, закрыть камеру. Хорошо. Покрутить
Load
колесико.
the film.
Замечательно. Чик-чик.
Activate the timer.
Так, завела. Отлично. Опачки. Шикарно.
Almost ready. Now to bring the image
Так,
into
сейчас фокус
focus.
наведем. Куда же без фокуса-то? Без фокуса ни один фокус не удастся.
There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Вот, да, что-то плавает. Да, что-то плавает. Опачки.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
Побежали. Аккуратненько, не споткнись только.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
So terrible. Да, это so terrible, согласен. Очень so terrible. Какие у нее трусики интересные. Совсем не женские, прям какие-то семейники мужские реально были надеты на нее.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
Sister, twins.
I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. It's not possible. It's not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm.
44-й год на дворе еще, война идет.
Martha is not dead. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
В 23-м году, да, значит, они родились обе, близняшки. Февраль 23-го. 29-й год, 6 лет им было, значит. 6 лет она сказку о Белой даме слушала.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha forever. O Lord, who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Evie, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Так, ну что, осматриваем опять все то, что мы осматривали. А что делать? Надо так надо.
Books, books, and more books. In our villa there must be 10 times more than even here.
Books, books and more books.
Mummy and Daddy. They are the epitome of wealth and elegance. But pain pays no heed to money and style. This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours. The only way people could tell Martha and me apart was by dressing differently. Even Mother couldn't tell us apart.
Ну да, ну да. Вопрос о том, что мать родная не узнала дочерей, было то, что даже вот ответ на этот вопрос в том, что даже мать не могла различить дочерей.
Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep. Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is.
Че у них там за произведение-то? Не вижу. Блин, приблизить. Можно как-то приблизить чуть-чуть, нет? Зумерка есть. Вот приблизить бы изображение. Что у них там за нотная симфония? Зажигалка? А, это зажигалка, свечки зажигания.
Daddy, Mummy, and my grandparents. It seems almost impossible that Father is a soldier. Mother would have been more suitable if she wasn't a woman. These hunting rifles are not Daddy's. He never went hunting. Nanny must have left them here.
Няня оставила. Няня ружья оставила. Няня была охотницей. Это, говорит, не папиное ружье, он не был охотником. Ну, скорее всего, няня оставила. Ну, кому еще? Как не няня оставлять ружье-то?
A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me. There's no reason to use the phone right now. An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me.
А посмотреть бумажку можно? Нет.
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but I can't say why, but they have always scared me. My dog's basket, or should I say, the new dog's basket. I don't remember what happened to my first dog, but when I think of him, I feel despair. Riding bikes around here is beautiful. These are Mummy and Daddy's bikes, though. Mine is outside. I don't need that right now.
Мне это пока, говорит, не надо. Не надо, так не надо. Так. Все, да, свечки зажечь надо. Надо зажечь свечки. Только единственное, что, по-моему, вот эту бумажку читать можно было, нет? Там какое-то уведомление. Ладно, что-то сейчас не дают почитать бумажку. Может, то, что свечки в руках, точнее, зажигалка.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
Так, ну-ка, так, зажигалка пропала. Ну-ка. Да, смотри, с зажигалки нельзя было это читать. В руках. С зажигалкой в руках нельзя было это
July
прочитать.
17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family. July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Julia. When Mummy asks for something, there's no escaping it. July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur. I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital.
Только в этом диапазоне крутится. Маленький диапазончик-то. Ладно, хрен с ним. Пошли цветочки возьмем. А то мамка не отстанет ведь.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Кто там? А, это музыка в этом. В радио. Звук, точнее.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Ты закрыл дверь. Что такое?
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
Чё, дай посмотреть замочную скважину. А?
Yes.
Ну чё?
I must have
Блин, не
fallen
дают
asleep.
смотреть. Да? Во, дали.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irena? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irena. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me?
Да уж, разлад семейки-то у них, конечно, мощный. Родители, блин, срутся
They
из-за того,
have done
что
this to get at me.
лучше бы,
Yes,
говорит, другая умерла. Ну
your
как так?
death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
У отца любимица была Джулия, у матери была любимица Марта.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Убита. Как убийство этот случай зафиксирован. То есть именно убита. То есть не какой-то там несчастный случай или что-то такое, а именно убийство.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from
Зафиксировали.
the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Мучить кошмары. Так, выбираем личность. Марта утратила мою. Нет, не мою, ее. Ладно, Марта утратила ее жизнь. Душу или жизнь? Жизнь. Нет, душу, значит, все-таки. Ах ты ж, душу, точно. Душу утратила. Ее, Марта утратила ее душу.
Martha has lost her soul. 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 Martha has lost her soul.
Я украла ее личность. Как с первого раза, это прям муа! Я украл ее личность. О, сейчас жесть-то будет, господи. Самая жесть из всей жести. Фу. Аж противно. Но это очень жестко, конечно. Кулончиком, блин, вырезает лицо. Медальончик. Блин, разрабы наркоманы, как не думать. Какая гадость. Какая гадость. Фу. Я надеюсь, что в дальнейшем больше гадости не будет, чем сейчас было. Блин, срезать кожу с лица и надеть себе, фу. Это просто фу.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister.
Horrible dream.
I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
Так, снус, как говорится, это. Да, сидим. Как говорится, в принципе, я в прошлый раз на этом закончил. И, в общем-то, меня сохранили, нет? Надо тоже на этом месте закончить.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now...
43-й год, да, там было? 26-го. 43-й.
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
Вот, сохранили, да? Вот, комнатка. О, господи, как-то все быстро опять. Комнатку сохранили. Собственно, в принципе, я здесь закончу. В прошлый раз. Я здесь закончил, и в следующий раз... В прошлый раз, когда обзор делал, в следующий раз продолжу с этого места. Осматривайте все дальше и все дальше. Ну, на этом все. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь на канал. Комментируйте, лайкайте. Всем пока.